Love looks like hope. Love don't look like our youth in the penitentiary or they're in some kind of detention home. That's not what love looks like. Love looks like helping a family. Love looks like assisting the youth. Love looks like paying their college tuition, right? Love looks like taking them shopping when they don't have clothes. Love looks like giving them a job.
The Credible Messengers work that was started in New York and is now being replicated in DC. Train and invest in people in communities who know their communities, who know youth and young adults, where they're from and what they're going through. And we're gonna train and invest in them as professionals to be the front line of intervention. We're gonna let them be the case managers to walk with and monitor these youth.
The Credible Messenger movement is just that. It's a movement of largely formerly incarcerated people or otherwise marginalized people in communities who have suffered and experienced such things as substance abuse, involvement in gangs and other violent activities in the streets, incarceration, of course, who have transformed their lives and who have really spent the years giving back to communities, reaching out to youth and families, wrapping around them, sharing their experiences, their wisdom, and providing guidance and support to help young people and families navigate the minefields that are inside the communities, navigate the justice system for justice-involved people, and overall provide I think, a unique insight and trusting relationship to help people be successful who are facing serious challenges.
I'm on a mission, and I'm on a mission to save children and their families. So I go hard. If you don't have your GED, we're gonna find you a school. If you wanna work and you don't have child care, we're gonna find you child care.
I could tell story upon story about young people and family members who have in crisis reached out to call their credible messenger because they were contemplating suicide or they were on the verge of committing some sort of act of revenge due to some trauma that they have experienced in their lives. I mean, this initiative has provided immense hope for people who are coming out of prison or who are otherwise marginalized, who are just disconnected and don't have the access and the wherewithal and support to connect, right? To employment, to housing, or just being a part of something positive in a community that's struggling. When I came to DYRS, we declared that we were going to base all of our work and our operations on a principle of love. So the next question became, what does love look like? It looks like care, compassion, unconditional commitment. It means wrapping around people. It means accepting them. It means working with them, providing them structure and guidance, and all that any loving family or parent would provide their own child. And so that's our challenge, that's our mantra, and we try to answer that on a daily basis.
Love look like tell them I love them, whether they right or wrong. Love look like be there to try to protect them.
Love looks like when they call me at any time and I say hello.
It looks like the work that we do, being there, the support of one another when some of us have our dips, in life.
We are more alike than different.
Understand that it's a ministry, it's a movement. It's not a 9 to 5. This program puts your passion in motion on steroids.
Wiley got me on my comfort zone and showed me that some people, you need to trust. You gotta have trust somewhere. If you ain't got trust nowhere, it won't be no progress.
I can talk to her about anything, and she there to listen. My kids can talk to her too, and she'll listen.
That'd be my father figure right there. Like, he ain't telling me don't do this, he telling me to think better. They matured me a lot, I can say that. They turned me into a man.
By investing in Credible Messenger, utilize our set of resources, financial and otherwise, to invest in the village and its capacity to care for, support, nurture, grow its young people and its families. I mean, that's at the end of the day what has to happen.
These community stakeholders are in a better position than this system will ever be to have a positive impact on the people that we're trying to serve.
Cities and towns that invest their money in jails are betting against the youth future. Cities and towns that invest their monies in programs like Credible Messengers are betting for the youth future.
Credible Messenger mentoring this larger movement has a tremendous advantage in that the resource exists. Credible Messengers are there. They're on the ground. They're in Washington, New York, Los Angeles, New Orleans, Syracuse, Atlanta. I mentioned just a handful of places we've been there. They're ready. They want to engage. They are engaging, often with no resources, without connections to systems, without the support that they need. But they exist. This is a resource that's there. All we really need to do is to tap into that resource, to support it, to help organize it and build it, and then we'll continue to see transformative experiences on the part of our young people, on the part of Credible Messengers, and on the part of the justice system itself.
We can start it off, and we'll support you in that city and giving you the blueprint on what we've done. So that's what the answer is to this mass incarceration in the United States. Invest into the community. And Credible Messengers is an excellent example of that.
You have value, great value. You have a role to play, and we need you.
Love is like if you have to hold their hand and lead them out.